Okay, hello everybody. I got to apologize for this voiceover. The thing of it is, I was only going to do the inside of the store. However, this program, I can't figure out how to start it at the inside of the store. I've tried several different times, nothing seems to work. I've got to do a voiceover on the inside of the store because of the loud copyrighted music. I really wasn't expecting that. This was our first trip at Buc-ee's in Springfield, Missouri. So I did learn a lesson on that. However, this was recorded on Friday, late morning, on the 12th of April, and just outside of Springfield, Missouri. This particular store was built or completed back in December. So that's where we're at. That's what I'm doing. I'm just giving my regular intro, talking a little bit about what I was going to be doing like I normally do. So I do apologize for having to voice over the actual commentary. That's just the only way I'm going to be able to do it as of now. But of course, that's the Buc-ee's mascot right there. And I found out about these Buc-ee stores a couple of years ago. And I was fascinated ever since, but they've been too far away. Well, like I said earlier, they just built this one, got it completed back in December. And still, even then, Springfield is a 4-hour drive from where we live. However, I think it was worth the trip. This store is this is not the largest store by any means. The largest store, Buc-ee's, in the United States is in Sevierville, Tennessee. But having said that, though, these are still very large stores. It's just crazy. These are larger than probably a Walmart. Now, these gas pumps, it's been said that there's 100 gas stalls or pumps at these stations. I did not count each and every one, but it's a very long stretch of gas pumps. And there's one on each end all the way down. So there very likely could be 100 of these gas pumps. At the beginning, it was very, very, very windy. So, and it was probably better off that I'm doing a voiceover. There go some Army trucks. They're probably on maneuvers, or it may be a National Guard unit somewhere. And it could be regular Army. But we're just walking around the outside right now. Just to give you an idea of the depth and the length of these gas pumps. It's crazy. There's 3 different parking areas. We did not park any of those. We parked just off of there's a little walking trail that you can walk around a pond. I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, that's where we're at. You can look this up online there, and if you want certain locations, I know they're in Texas, and of course Tennessee, and I think North Carolina. They're all over the place. You'll just have to look up and see which location might be nearest you. This is the nearest one, like I said earlier, to us, and even at that, it was a 4-hour drive one way. So we're just continuing to walk around. I want to show you the pond. They've got like a little pond, and they've got a little walking area. A lot of people walk their dogs while they're here. So, any rate, that's kind of what we're doing right now. I will tell you, though, if you ever go to Buc-ee's, I'm going to warn you about the prices. They are extremely high. I mean, it's just crazy. The prices that they want for some of their products in here. They sell camping supplies. They sell toys. They sell kitchenware. Um, of course, hats, T-shirts, your normal uh, souvenir types of mugs, all kinds of mugs. I mean, dozens and dozens of different kinds of mugs. Um, I'll tell you, case in point about the prices. We looked at some of the toys we was going to get for one of the grandkids, and one of these Bing bag games that you could throw it into the hole or whatever, that you get anywhere for maybe $20. That game, the same game you get anywhere, well, practically anywhere, was $70 for that game. Um, yeah, it's crazy. I will tell you too that this is not a place that you would go. Did you say I'm going to run to Buc-ee's for pickups? No, that's not what this is. This is not like going to Walmart picking up a loaf of bread or something like that. No, this is what I can gather. It's just mainly for tourists. Uh, it would be way too expensive to go there for just ordinary, just whatever you might need. That's crazy. You know, I mean, it really is. But that's just this. That's just the way the story is. You know, that's just the way it is. Yeah, it was a very pretty day that day, but it was a little windy, but it wasn't bad. Um, Not severely windy, but it was a little windy. But yeah, I knew the prices were high, but I had no idea. Not until you go there and look around. Um, as I was doing a video of the inside of the store, it's really difficult to get it all. It's so large, even for this one. I can imagine what it'd be like to go to the one in Sevierville, Tennessee. It's the largest one in the United States. But yeah, um, that's crazy. I was super excited to be able to go to at least one Buc-ee's in our area. Well, kind of, sort of, in our area. But yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. You know, um, the rest of them would have been too far away for us. So anyway, we're just walking around through the parking lot here a little bit. They were really advertising for help. I'm getting ready to show you a billboard, that big billboard, but then they had these signs posted everywhere about the jobs that were needed and the pay per job, whatever that might be. Um, I will tell you that the manager's positions was like $127,000 a year. That's crazy. But, you know, with the economy and things the way they are, I'm not a bit surprised. I think most of your jobs start out at like $18 an hour, and then they go up from there. Buc-ee's is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you don't see that too much anymore. Walmart's used to be open 24 hours a day, and they've not been open for like 4 years now. But anyway, this great big huge RV is pulling this cart, this caravan, a motorcycle on top and a Jeep on the bottom. Could you imagine between the RV and pulling that? Oh, I bet that gas don't last 5 minutes. I know when we had our van, it was nothing to put $30 worth of gas in. And this has been a couple of years ago. But we had a 1-ton van. It was made for a church van, and I had it converted to a camper van. I was just about done with it, and then the rear end went out. And the age of the van, it was a 94 Dodge Ram van. Well, um, they don't keep them that old anymore. They crush them. So getting a rear end for it was just impossible. So we had to get rid of it. But that's the way it goes sometimes. I shouldn't have got one that old to begin with. The camera was a little shaky, and I don't know why. I had one of my better um, stabilizers, and I mean, it's not horribly bad, but it is a little shaky, and I apologize for that. I don't have to apologize for the wind because well, we're doing a voiceover. Um, yeah, I just really had no choice because I don't want to get in trouble for playing copyrighted music. I really wasn't getting into trouble. It's just they just make a big deal about it. They, of course, they're always threatening to take if a person's on Patreon, if they're getting paid, then YouTube can take those earnings from that video because of the copyrighted music. So most professional YouTubers that get paid, they avoid copyrighted music like the plague because they don't get demonetized for that video. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the video anyway. Despite that, like I stated earlier, I tried several times to start the video inside the store, and it kept taking me back to the very beginning. So I thought, well, okay, shoot. This just ain't going to work. So the whole video's got to be voiceover. And this sign, all it says is please pick up after your dogs. And then it says it's got dog talk there. Grr, bark, woof, woof. At any rate, it's a pretty area. I mean, they did a good job on their landscaping. They got this little pond with this little walkway, and then, it was a very pretty day we were there, and I am grateful for that. It wasn't cloudy or rainy or anything, but I tried to pick a day when I thought it would be a nice day by looking on our local weather service, checking out Springfield every day, and Friday was just the day. It was just the day to go. So that's where we went. We might go again later on in the summer. Might. I doubt I'll do a full-length video. I might do a little short video. Might. But when we get into the store, it's going to be kind of confusing because it looks like I'm walking in circles. Well, it's just kind of like a maze once you get in there. I mean, you'll just have to wait and see. And for those of you who've been to a Buc-ee's, then you might know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we're getting ready to go in here in a few minutes, and I tried to do the whole store. I really did, and I think I got most of it. But at any rate, you'll kind of get the general idea what these Buc-ee's are all about. I was just so thrilled to finally get to go to a Buc-ee's. I've been waiting, like I said earlier, probably for at least a couple of years, so but yeah. And something else I need to tell you though, and this is on a regular Friday, late morning, early afternoon, and this place was absolutely packed. I would have hated to have gone here on the weekend. I just can't imagine going on a weekend. It was just crazy packed. But the store's only like 4 months old, give or take. Like I said, it opened up in December, so this is April, so 4 months or so old. And there are a lot of people like us, they can't afford to drive to Texas or North Carolina or Tennessee, so this is where they go. And they had like 3 banks of these freezer storage areas for your bags of ice. They wanted $1.99 for 16 pounds. 16 pounds is not a whole lot of ice. Uh, but you know, I mean, that is what it is. And these little grills right here, they were like, I'm thinking like $400 or something like that. And of course, there's your fire pits, and they got fire pits. They have all kinds of camping supplies in there. They've got their uh, fire, uh, your wood for your cookouts. Um, but at any rate, it looks like we're getting ready to go inside. The music was pretty loud. Of course, that's okay. That's what they're, um, it's for everybody's enjoyment. And if I had not been doing a YouTube video, I wouldn't have cared. That wouldn't have bothered me a bit. But I just can't do it. The on the music part anyway. Now, the last several videos that I've done, the wife found a YouTube music library that YouTube has accepted or is permissible to use on video. So that's what I've been using, and I've not been gigged now. I've not been cited for that now for quite some time. I've done probably a handful of videos, not had any trouble, because we finally found, well, we didn't, my wife did, found where you can actually use their music. And that's okay. That's all good. That's fine. That was great. I was happy to see that there's actually some music we could use and not, get wrecked over the coals for using. That just kind of gives you an idea of their prices or their wages and what they've got. They got a whole ton of stuff open, and they do have 401k and that sort of thing. So I mean, they might have some pretty good benefits. And I got some pictures of me. I got some pictures of the mascot. Unfortunately, I did not get any with me standing beside the mascot. If we ever go back, I'll make sure I get that done. Getting ready to enter the store, and those over here, those are pool noodles. These yellow, these are pool noodles. And then they sell all kind of pool stuff and camping stuff, but it's just not anywhere near being cheap or reasonable. Let's just say reasonable. And now of course we're getting ready to go on in. The thing with these voiceovers is the video doesn't always line up with the audio part, so you'll have to forgive me for that. Now this fire bowl with cover propane was $80. You might as well say $80 for that little device there. And I'm telling you what now, this place was just packed. I'm hoping when I get this uploaded to YouTube it won't be so bad. This is when you first walk in the store. Of course, there's some t-shirts and there's some mugs. I did get a picture of me beside the Buc-ee's mascot inside the store. And there's some Ray-Ban sunglasses. Those are very expensive. Anywhere you go, those Ray-Bans are expensive. Here's some bobblehead of the Buc-ee beaver. And of course they got all kind of thermoses. They've got all kinds of thermoses. I actually got one of these, and they got me a coffee mug and a t-shirt and a hat. And then they have these, they got that car right there, that hot rod car. I got one of those, and that's about all we got, because like I said, the prices are just incredibly high. And they didn't have very good, I didn't really care for their hats, but I got one anyway, because I did want a hat and a t-shirt. This video is almost 57 seconds. It's 56 minutes and 58 seconds. And there's some more mugs. I should have got me one of these is what I should have did. And they have two different kind of cars. They've got a like an older truck. I should have got that one. But I opted to get the hot rod car at this time. If we ever go back, I'll probably get the other one. And I'm not sure what that was, some kind of a toy or something. But that's the car that I got, showing me putting it in the cart. And they've got all kind of t-shirts. It's really hard to make a decision because they've just got so many. I got the black one right there. It had the Route 66 on it. Yeah, when it comes to t-shirts, there's no shortage of t-shirts. Like I said earlier, I didn't really care for the hats, but I got me one anyway. And I mean, they just sell a little bit of everything in here. You would really just have to go and look at it for yourself to appreciate it. And for those of you that be fortunate enough to go to Sevierville, that is, I guess, extremely large. But they sell snacks. They sell. Now here's the old truck that's got all the plushies in the bed, and theirs is the mascot I got the picture with. I hope this lines up so a little bit anyway. While you're doing this voiceover, it's kind of jerky, so this may not line up exactly right, but you get the idea. I got my picture beside, and I will have those at the end of the video. I took a lot of pictures, so, but yeah, it's just, and I mean, they sell even like briquettes and camping supplies. They sell all kinds of. That lady there helped me with getting my picture taken. You know, it just depends on what your interest is, what you really want. We've already got all of our camping supplies that we need. I think we're going to start camping here probably by sometime in May. We're going to start camping. Okay, there's jerky. They sell all kinds of food, snacks and chips, and they sell drinks. I did not go over and see what they wanted for a drink. I guess I should have. I may do that next time, but oh, I don't know. It's just crazy. And they sell like sports shirts, button-down shirts. I didn't even want to look at that. I should have. But yeah, they sell kids clothes and all of that. Here's some more mugs. And they do have a small selection of toys, but like I mentioned earlier, they are horribly. They're like 4 times what you'd pay anywhere else. But I did enjoy going. I really did. I thought that I just think they're so cool. These Buc-ees are really cool. And if you've never heard of it, like I said, go online, go to Google and look them up. And they'll give you all the locations and the history about the store and all that. And because it's open 24 hours a day, I know what I'd like to do. I'd like to get there like late at night and see how crowded they are late at night, like in the middle of the night or whatever. That might be kind of interesting. That'd be the time to do a video. And of course they sell coolers, and they sell feed, and they sell cowboy hats, and they sell belts, and then here's some of their camping supplies. And they do have quite a variety of camping supplies. But like I said, I think we're pretty well set. But we've been camping out now for a few years, and we collect what we need, so. But Personally, even if I need it, I probably wouldn't go to Buc-ee's to get it. The markup is horrible. We just usually go to Walmart to get our camping supplies or anything. This was just something fun to do, and but I do, and people do buy stuff. I know they do. They're not afraid to come in here and buy merchandise, and I did too as well. Roach feed and seed. I got a kick out of that. And here's some more camping supplies. We're going to get to the grocery part, or not grocery. We're going to get to the food section here in a minute. I'm going to save that for when we get over there and let you know how much these sandwiches were. They range in price, but yeah, we will explore that when we get over there. But I'm just glad I've got a voiceover program for things like this. What I did not do, and I don't know why in the world I didn't do it, all I would have had to done is put my camera on external mode, external speaker mode, and it's not plugged in my microphone. You wouldn't have heard a word, not nothing. And it could have been just part of that, and it would have all just worked right in together. But I did not do that. Why, I don't know. I think I was just so excited about being there, I completely forgot I could put that camera on external speaker mode. There's our cowboy hats and their belts. It would have been completely silent. So that's my bad. I just got overwhelmed, at the size and everything that they had in the store. I just wasn't thinking. Normally I do that. If I know I'm going to have to go somewhere where there's loud music playing, I'll just put it on external mode and not plug in the microphone, and that works. I know I've done it before. So that was my bad for the day. If we do go next time, I may take a closer look at some of these prices for these shirts. I just didn't do it that day. I think my main goal was just to get the whole store documented. Next time I won't be in such a hurry or be so nervous about it. Of course, there's all their different cowboy hats. I've got cowboy hats now that I can't wear in one summer season. I've probably got 6 or more. I got winter, I've got summer, I've got the felt, and then I got those that you just seen here. Now here's the toy section, and a lot of it was water type toys. But yeah, there's a wife looking at a deal that you can throw a ball back and forth and catch it. And they had it wasn't a huge selection, it was a little bit, but yeah. And of course they sell sandals. They had a whole gob of sandals. And just different kinds of pool equipment or pool toys or whatever. But yeah. I'll show if this turns out okay. I got the original volume, the original audio turned all the way to it's just turned off, and now I'm doing the video, and according to my meter on my voice over, it is reacting, it is metering what I'm saying, so I'm hoping it works out all right. And there's some more mugs. There's no shortage of mugs, different kinds of mugs and glassware. And there's these beaver nuggets, and I guess those are really good. I think the wife did buy a bag of those. I'm not sure. I'm trying to make my way down, but there's just so much to see. Um, I know it looks like I'm going in circles. Actually, I was trying to find the toys section again. Because those were water toys we were at earlier. They got a regular toy section. And there's some of their snacks that they sell. I think that little bag right there went for about $5, I think. Around $5, I think. But, and I know I've been by here before. I kind of got turned around a little bit. There's the sunglasses. I do eventually wind up the food section. And there's just row after row of different kinds of snacks. And they sell deli sandwiches. The prepackaged, like you get at Walmart, the submarine or the sub sandwiches. And your salad, like potato salad, macaroni salad. Then they sell your regular salads, your leaf type salads. They sell those. I did not get the price of those. Like I said, maybe this summer while we're out traveling and camping, I can go back to Springfield and do it again. And do it better this next time. I do think I'm going to get more of the prices next time because it's just, these. I mean, I mean, when you see it for real and you see what they want for this, it's just crazy. It really is. But the sandwiches, oh man, the ones that they prepare right there, and you'll see that here in a minute. Those are just crazy. I mean, beyond crazy. I'm not trying to sound like a cheapskate, but I'm just telling you, they are, in my opinion, very pricey. Not a little, or not kind of, very, very expensive. You could go to any steak, well, not any steakhouse. You could probably go to just your regular steakhouse, like Golden Corral or something like that, and have 4 people go through the buffet, and that'd be what you're paying for one sandwich. Or at least 2 people. At least 2 people. You can get a buffet for 2 people for what one sandwich costs. I know because wife and I we go to Golden Corral every now and then for lunch. But if you go Monday through Friday, from 1 until I think it's 3 or 4, 2 people is $20. That includes your drink. But that's only on the weekday for like, 2 or 3 hours a day. And there I'm trying to pick out, I finally got me a t-shirt picked out. Yeah, I mean, we just bought a handful of items. I don't like the way this voiceover jerks the video around so bad. It'll all line out when I get it uploaded, but the soundtrack may be off a little bit. Just have to, there's just nothing I can do about that. I just hope it turns out, because I do have the volume that I recorded with is turned all the way down. Hopefully the voiceover will, you'll still be able to hear it. I'm going to have to check that all out here after a while. I should get this uploaded hopefully by today or maybe early in the morning, and that'll be Monday morning the 15th. And I've got a new dash cam, and I actually have 2 videos I need to upload and put on YouTube. I just haven't got around to it yet. And the dash cam is really nice. It really is. There's just a world of difference. If you've watched videos where I've tried to use my action camera going down the road, it just, it's awful. But this dash cam, it mounts to your windshield, and it's got this little lever, and you pull the lever over and you lock it down, and that does not budge. And I've already reviewed the footage. And it's very nice. Very nice, smooth footage. But I will be putting those on eventually. I just got to wait and until I get to it. We've got, what, 45? We've got about, 10 minutes? We got about 20 more minutes of the voiceover to do, so we're getting there. They sell swimsuits for, I think, mainly for the kids, but they sell just all kinds of stuff. For being, just like a giant convenience store is what it is, but they sell just a crazy amount of stuff. They've got a section where they sell like skillets and pots and pans, and they sell boxer shorts and swimming trunks, and it's just too much to mention. It just really is. You just have to go and see it for yourself. They got a whole ton of them in Texas, and I think they're going to be building one in Colorado, and of course they got them in Tennessee and just all over. The T-shirt I really wanted had the locations on the back of the T-shirt, but they didn't have any of those. So, at any rate. But anyway. And we're still walking through the store here. I'm trying to get everything without going in circles. I've got some ideas if I ever do another one, which I would like to do another video on Buc-ee's. I'll probably do some things differently. In the first place, I'll make sure that I don't have any volume when I'm inside the store next time. I have to make myself a note. But anyway. And if you're into plushies, they've got all kinds of stuffed critters. You just have to walk around and just look for yourself, because I just got a tremendous amount of merchandise. I'd hate to think what they bring in one day. Or, well, they're open 24 hours, but you know what I mean, any like 8-hour period or something, it'd be phenomenal. That's probably why they can pay the wages that they pay. I don't know. Yeah. Here's some of these toys. There's 4 in a row, and then there's one down here. This Washer game. One of these was like almost $70 for that game. But yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I think we're trying to make our way back to the food section. I wish I would took better video of the prices. I did kind of, sort of, but you gotta look real quick. I just didn't look at it a lot on the prices, I mean. But they sell your deli items if you want them already made. Like I said earlier, your sub sandwiches and salads. There's one of their pressed penny machines. I did not get a pressed penny. And here's some more Buc-ee snacks. They had a bag of whole walnuts, and it was $40 for it wasn't real small, but probably about a medium-sized bag. They wanted $40 for a bag of walnuts. And then here's their deli items, already made deli items, sandwiches and desserts, just all kinds of stuff. I wish I would have got the prices, but I didn't. I might do that next time though. Then they have the part where they actually make the sandwiches. We'll be getting over there sooner or later. I don't know. Oh, here I am. I'm still going back. Now this section over here to your right, they had an area that back in there that sold your cookware and things of that nature. just more merchandise. Okay. I do eventually get back to the where they prepare the sandwiches here in a minute. I'm just trying. I don't want to forget anything, but it's just crazy. Okay, now here you go. Now these sandwiches that you're looking at here, and I'll show you if I can get up there. This place was just so crowded. Um, I'll show you up here in just a minute. These sandwiches, they got brisket and pulled pork, and there they are right there. Those were $25 for one sandwich, not the drink. They see the sliced brisket was $25.99. There were some real quick prices. So, like, let's say you and your wife or you and your husband wanted one sandwich apiece of this. It'd been around $50. That don't include drink or like fries. I don't know if they had these Buc-ee chips, and they're right here. These beaver chips. They had those. But yeah, that's because that kind of gives you an idea. Most people can't spend or can't afford to spend $50 just for two sandwiches. Three meat sandwiches, sausage on stick. They had all of that, and you could watch them prepare them. You could absolutely watch them prepare these sandwiches. And they did look good. They actually did. They looked really good, but not. I'm sorry, that's just too much. That's just my opinion for a sandwich. Yeah. Let's see, we're at here. Yeah, we're getting pretty. And of course, they sold barbecue sauce and their Buc-ee's barbecue sauce. I don't think I got the price of those. Man, I wished I would have got the price for those. And there's their drinks over there, their soft drinks and such. I didn't go over there. I'll do that next time. I'd like to go back and do it one more time, do it better this next time. But next time there won't be a voiceover because I'm going to make sure I don't have any volume once I get in the store. And I probably won't do it outside the store again unless it's, I just don't think. If we go back to one in Springfield, I won't do another outside video. I'll just make sure I've got it on external. I'll make sure my microphone's not plugged in, and it should be a lot better video next time. I'm going to try to show more prices too. It's just, that's just the way I just messed up. And of course, they had all like peanut brittle and all of that. Your pecan logs, they had those. But like I say, for first time, I don't think it went too bad, but I'm going to try to do better next time. Now, there's those bag of walnuts I was telling you about right there. And I think those are $40 for that. You got your pecan halves. I didn't catch the prices on those. And there's in-shell pecans in a little gunny sack bag. Man, they even sell batteries, rechargeable batteries. I wished I would have got those prices, but I'll try to do better next time. I'll probably get some point this summer. We're going to be camping around that area. I'm going to see if I can go back and do the inside of the store again and do it much better. Yeah, it was an experience, I'll tell you. I would encourage you to go to one near your whatever area you're living in. Just go in one, just for the heck of it. Just look around. Especially, like I said, I'm talking about first time visitors. You could easily walk out of that store with, oh, I don't know, $3, $4, $5, $600 bill, easy. But yeah, we're getting towards the end of the video. We still got about 10 minutes left. Thank you for watching. I thank all of you that enjoy watching our videos and the subscribers. I know I don't do all the extras a lot of the YouTubers do, but I do try to put out good quality content. And there's just some more barbecue supplies. They got briquettes and lighter fluid and that sort of thing. They sold chimneys. I don't know if you saw that. They even sell chimneys. That's what I use. I use a chimney. I don't use the fuel. I haven't used that now for years, probably 15 years or more. I just use a chimney. It's cleaner, and it actually makes your food taste better. The lighter fluid I used to a long time ago, but I didn't know about the chimney thing at that time. And it's just so easy to use now. It's just not that hard to do. It takes a little while, but they sell even ices. And I'm sure they sell all the coffees and cappuccinos and all that too as well. I did not walk over there. I'm going to have to do a lot of stuff differently if I ever go back. This was just kind of a trial run, you might say. But anyway, getting back to, I just hope everybody enjoys these videos. I do enjoy doing them for you all. I did have one comment here a while back. Someone said, I really appreciate your videos. You do things and go places that I don't get to, and I understand that totally, because that's why I watch YouTube, because there's a lot of stuff I'll never be able to go to, for one reason or another. So that's why I do these, just for good, clean entertainment. Yeah. And they sell your fudge and things of that nature too. There's now to look at those sandwiches. And they do look good. They do, honestly. They look very good. And they got a little box of like fudge and that sort of thing. I did not see what the price of those were either. I really hope this works out. I won't know till I review the footage. And of course if it does, I'll go ahead and get it uploaded to YouTube. I did a driving video from on the way to, I didn't do the whole drive, but I did probably about an hour of it. I waited till we were about an hour outside of Springfield, and but I did do some other towns. We went through Coffeyville, of course. I did one on driving through Coffeyville, and then I stopped it, and then I started back up. We got about an hour from Springfield. I started it back up again, and then I did one on the way home until again we got to Coffeyville, and then I didn't do them anymore after that because that's just too much time, for a 4-hour road trip. I just would do the whole thing. The main thing I wanted was to see how good it performed, how stable the video was, and the clarity and the sound and all that. And it turned out great, wonderful. I can hardly wait to get it uploaded. But I'm going to try to do that tomorrow. I should get this one done today, I hope. She's pointing the way. I just wanted a regular coffee mug, and I finally found one. That white one with the yellow, with the Buc-ee's, that white one's the one I got. But they do sell all different kinds of mugs. But again, I appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoy the videos. Like I said earlier, Hope you have a nice day, um, a nice week. Just be safe and just enjoy exploring. I just love doing exploring type videos. You know, the old towns, the bridges. Uh, just I just enjoy doing these. But when I'm doing especially the old bridges, I always try to be aware of where I'm at because some of those can get very isolated. You just gotta be careful, be aware of your surroundings, but have fun and go out and explore your world and just have fun doing whatever you like to do. You know, as far as a video concerns. Yeah, we got about 5 more minutes. The video will be over, and it ends kind of abruptly, but that's just the only way I could do it this time. I may try to find some way to do it next time. So, again, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching and liking. If you wish, like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell. It will keep you up to date on all current and, of course, future videos. I did a couple of updated videos here a while back doing some explaining about current events going on with us. Like I said earlier, we went 4 weeks without a car because the place where we do our business had to put us, we had to wait because it took 3 days to fix our car, basically. But it got fixed. It got fixed when they said it would get fixed, and now we're back on the road again. Matter of fact, we're going to be doing a road trip hopefully Wednesday the 17th. Wednesday the 17th. Unless the weather changes. And that could always, you know, the weather changes all the time, of course. So, but anyway, I think we're just about done with today's video. Just got about 4 more minutes to go and we'll be done. I did try to show you the general layout of the store, but like I said, I'd like to go back and do it again. So that might be something we do later on this summer. Live and learn. But there's just no excuse for that. I just completely dropped the ball on that, making sure I didn't have any audio. Yep. I'm going to let you finish out the video and have a nice day. And like I always say, we'll see you on the next video. So, goodbye for now. And we got like 2 more minutes. Yeah, it's getting there. It's almost done. Very, very crowded that day. It's insanely crowded. Just look at all those people. Man, it was just crazy. Well, to get looking here, I didn't really see a lot of people buying a whole lot of stuff. There were a few, like we did. Just mainly seeing what all they had. That kettle corn it was pretty cheap. It was only like a couple of dollars. I think it said $2.42 for a bag of kettle corn. Alrighty. Okay, and we will see you next time.